Hello and welcome to Smash, your weekly dose of metal, punk and hardcore on WOW FM, 100.5 FM in SA or wowfm.org around the world. I am Jonny D, and that then was Witch Spit, who we have in the studio right now, which we will get to them in a sec. Right, we'll just we'll keep you guys waiting. They're eager to get in, eager to sink their teeth into the Smash talking. But we'll just talk about Pest Control, because that song we played just before them, that was their brand new single, Misogynistic Prick. And before that was Glass Tie's cover of Unwritten, absolute banger. I'm actually not sure who the original artist was, but that was Glass Ties that did that version. And then the song you just heard was Full Time F-Wit by Witch Spit, who we have in studio right now. How are you all doing?
We're good. Yeah.
Got there at the end. Sorry to keep you guys waiting after that little intro.
No, that's all good. We're just raring to go. Yay!
Alrighty, so just for our listeners and our viewers eventually, just introduce yourselves and what you do in the band.
I am Paige. I'm the head bitch of the band, singing and playing guitar.
I'm Alex. I play bass.
And I'm Fran and I play drums.
Nice. And you are Witch Spit.
Yes.
So we'll get into just right back to the beginnings. How long, you guys been around for a little while now. How'd you guys form?
It's quite a long and involved story, actually.
I'm ready for a long and involved story.
Me and my friend Cherry started the band. She helped me write a lot of the first EP. We wrote that together. But yeah, we just wanted to start a band for years, and then after COVID lockdowns happened, we started jamming, and then I met Fran, and Fran was like, I'll always help you if you do music again and stuff. Didn't realise he'd have to learn a whole new instrument to do that. But yeah, Fran was actually the bassist of the band first.
Yeah, well, I know Fran. I'm pretty sure he's playing guitar when I saw it.
Yeah, so I've always been a guitarist my whole life. And then it was like, oh, do you want to go on drums? Because we know someone that can go on bass if you go on drums. I'm like, yeah, screw it. Why not give something a different, challenge? It's punk. It's punk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was the mentality originally. It was like, this is punk.
So this is the first band you played drums in?
First time.
What, you learnt drums to play in the band?
He loves me that much, yeah.
You know what it's like. You've always been in bands. You jump on the drummer's drum kit.
You love it, though.
Well, I never thought I'd be a bass player, but someone needed a bass player, jumped on it, and now I love it. Yeah. I've spent money on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, same thing. Just bought myself a new kit.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Same as Alex.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Alex's first band on bass.
Nice.
I just manipulate people around me to play instruments.
Yeah, my friend, play this.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Alex is also the drummer for Stabitha and the Knifey Wifeys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stabbies.
We'll get to them in a minute too.
Yay! Yes, our BFF band.
Mm-hmm.
So
You often do double duties then?
Yes.
Yes.
How's that?
It's easy.
Easy.
Yeah, because you go to the same place and you get to do.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess so. Yeah.
Except for the fact you have to stay sober for the 2 sets.
Staying sober for the 2 sets is hard.
Yeah, well, on drums, I guess you've got to be pretty coordinated. You can't be.
Yeah.
And
Most of the time, it's
and
fine.
sharing equipment as well. Like the other week, we did double duties, and I just want to bring my drum stuff. So then, it's less stuff that we can just.
Yeah.
Because we share one card to go in.
Easy.
Like, hey, let's make it less complicated. Borrow my stuff.
Yeah, Alex is setting the kit up for you.
Your next show is together. Am I right? Or have you got one before that?
We got one before that.
Right. You're jumping the gun.
Yep. So this Friday we are playing with Clowns at Line Up.
Of course, the big one. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
It was too big. It slipped my mind. I'm on the local scale here.
Yeah. So locally, yes. Double duties. Yes.
Awesome. So I think I kind of cut you off. Sort of. You were still at the beginning of.
Oh,
the band.
Sorry, we get distracted.
I think I led you down that path.
And then the band's had a few formations since then. But we've been doing it for about 2.5 years now. But the last year has just been insane. It just won't stop, which is
couple albums under your belt now. 2?
Yeah, 1 EP, 1 LP.
Yeah.
An EP. I thought it was 2 albums.
Yeah.
Or 8 tracks. So some people.
I'm a Black Sabbath fan. That's an album for me.
Yeah.
Is it 8? I thought it was 6.
8 tracks an album. No matter.
I think it was 8 tracks on the first one.
I don't even know how many tracks.
I think it goes by the running time, but track.
Yeah.
8 tracks.
Track
That's an album. Yeah.
EPs are 5, and then anything over that is.
I just think
exactly. Yep.
Sun Mullet was such a monstrosity. The EP feels like it was 2 tracks.
Yeah.
But it's just been crazy. And yeah, I reckon 2.5 years we're sitting at.
Yeah,
we only
well,
played our second gig like 2 years ago.
Oh,
Something
wow.
crazy
Yeah,
like that. But COVID was
You're
hard.
pretty busy gig wise though. You'd be playing almost
Yeah.
three gigs a month at least, maybe even
Yeah,
more
and
sometimes.
going into state a lot, and
Yeah.
we're also writing a new album, so we're
Ah,
just busy
here, first
all
on
the
Smash.
time.
Yes.
Will that be out in 2024 or no date?
We can't confirm nor
Oh,
deny
no, you
the
don't.
date yet, but it's
Don't
a
put a time frame on
surprise.
creativity.
Yeah.
No, I need a deadline. 100%. It's all
Actually, yeah.
planned out. You just can't know yet.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. Well, we might as well get into your local picks then, as we kind of were talking about just then. Stabitha and the Narfy Wifeys. Do you want to give a little bit of intro to this song? Do you remember the song you picked?
I can't remember.
There's so many ones. So
Yeah. Well, we all have silly names that the band calls them, so I don't remember the like.
Yeah, I don't remember the real names for them because they called them.
well, you went with
Call
read
them
what, you,
Patrick
read what we
Batman.
saw in this one. What does that get written on the set list?
That's Patrick Batman.
Yeah, Patrick Batman.
awesome.
Why doesn't Batman dance anymore?
I did that once. I remember on trying to fool someone by picking the most obscure names. And I remember one song he's got to, and he's like, "Nah, you've got me on that one. I don't know what that is." Can't remember what it was, but yeah. All right, so let's get into the local pick of Which Spit. Their local pick is Stabitha and the Narfy Wifeys. This one is Reap What We Sow on Smash. Enjoy. There you have it. Which Spit Daddy on Smash. We have Which Spit in the studio, and we're just reminiscing about this song that apparently not in the set as much as it used to be anymore because it's an older one. But we'll get back to that in a sec. No Peace, their brand new one. Just before that, No Dice. And then before that, we had Stabitha and the Narfy Wifeys. Reap What We Sow. That was Which Spit's artist pick. And we have them in the studio. What was that, sorry?
Patrick Batman.
Patrick Batman.
Oh, that's it. I got to remember that now because
I don't know the real name, so.
I wouldn't mind seeing that set now and the real songs and just.
Oh, the list does not match up.
Nice. That's I like that sort of thing. So I am very, very interested in that. So we'll talk about shows. What about in this band though? For the set list, are they a little bit more straight?
Oh, the names of the names.
The names of the names. So it's don't want to confuse too many people.
Oh, no, there's a few abbreviations.
There's a few.
There's a couple FTFs and
Yeah, FTF, FGA. Fucking
Dumb cum.
yeah. That's just down to dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah, cranky.
We couldn't
Frank-
print
Have you
cum
ever had
on vinyl.
perhaps maybe a few too many, and then you look at it and be like, I can't remember what the hell we did with that one. Why is it called that?
Oh, even sober Paige can't even read a set list normally. Like,
Sometimes when we're playing a show, I'll just go AWOL and like I'll look at the set, recognise the song I should play, but then I just start playing something completely different. And Fran just looks at me like, "What are you fucking doing?"
Play a riff, someone's cheered,
then-
so you have to go do it
Yeah,
now.
and then we just send it. We just send it.
we send it, but first she gives the biggest daggers, just going like, "What are you doing? This is the song we're playing." It's like, that's the wrong
on the
song.
list.
That's not the next
I'm
song.
not
did not
giving you
plan that.
daggers. That's
We
just
did
my
not plan.
face. That's just what my
But
face looks
then we
like.
just go like, whatever, we'll just play whatever Paige says, and then we just get it done. Like, but we have had a few shows
Got
with
Frank Zappa on your ass.
Oh, what's the most obscure one that's just been thrown in?
I don't know.
Frank Zappa.
No, I wish we were playing Frank Zappa covers. Nah, I think that would be too long a song for us. I don't know. I think just sometimes, I just play the complete wrong thing.
Why don't you
and-
skip a song?
yeah, but that's because I'm not in the mood.
Not feeling this one tonight.
Nah. Sometimes, because we have a lot of more serious songs, and I mean, we played at our mate's house party last weekend, and I was like, I just want to play the fun songs.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah, so you've got some serious content, but your live show's a lot more fun than.
Yeah.
Like take a piss out of yourselves live, but
Sometimes it's really special and nice to talk about things that are like important and political and stuff like that. But some shows, it's just like, we just want to play about the lighter
just wanna have some
stuff and the
fun.
fun stuff, even though it's important to speak up about those things. You just have the odd one here and there where you're like, let's just play all the fun ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you have any show that sort of sticks in mind that's kind of just stood out as being sort of extra fun or extra chaotic? Or we were talking about Hurricane Fest. You had some PA issues on that one that didn't help out.
Yeah, that was more awkward than fun, I think. And that's no diss on the event. It was amazing.
Oh, well, when the
but-
PA blows up on you twice,
Yeah.
it's got to you got to do well. You got to think of something to keep the crowd there. And
We played with Private Function a few weeks ago, and that was a particularly fun night for me. Like the energy and
they're pretty chaotic, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're mental.
Yeah.
and they really like watch the bands that open for them.
Oh,
and
really?
were moshing, and like they were all there, and we know Loz. We've played with her other band before, and it just the community at that show, the energy was just chaotic and fun.
Yeah.
That's good. That's the type of.
For me, I'd just have to say the last time we played in Melbourne, Last Chance on that Sunday when we were so
Yeah.
hungover.
Last Chance is a good little bar.
Oh, it's a great bar.
It's a,
Hail Mary Jane.
Yeah, shout out to Hail Mary.
Yeah, and
but like,
Daddy Issues again.
yeah, but like big night the night before.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is going to be a great show.
Big as an
was it on a
understatement.
Sunday?
Yeah,
We played on Sunday too, and it was surprisingly the best of all the weekend
Yeah.
shows. Yeah.
Those seltzers saved
The stickiest
The
carpet.
sticky- oh, man,
stickiest
like,
carpet
that-
ever.
Oh,
Puts-
man.
That
puts
pub
Red
was
Square
a-
to shame.
That pub
like-
is a sinkhole. There's
Yeah.
a sinkhole under that pub. I'm so sure of it.
So,
Nice though.
It's got its charm though.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why, like, when Paige was booking, she actually booked us a place that was about 3 streets over.
Yeah.
So we actually just walked over, like,
Yeah.
just dragged our equipment.
Plan the whole
like,
party
yeah.
out.
Yeah. But that one was pretty cool because it's just like seeing that we're getting a bit of a following in Melbourne.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
on a
that'd be a rush.
Sunday, having that was pretty cool.
Yeah, on a
So,
Sunday as well. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Set people singing along and moshing and stuff.
yeah, that for me was probably like a
what
big
you do it for.
highlight as well.
That guy with the dreadies at that show, he was such a sick cunt. Oh. I said I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
not just that,
he's
what
a
about-
legend.
But all the dogs that were passing by though, like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Sorry,
What,
we're
sorry,
going on a
dogs?
tangent.
yeah. Like, people took the dog into the pub and
They allowed dogs in there.
yeah.
Put your dog into
That's
my
cool.
pub.
A dog-friendly pub.
Dog friendly
That's cool.
pub, yeah. So
As long as they're hearing them, yeah.
yeah, well, they were keeping me in the front bar,
That front
and this was
bar,
all,
yeah, it was
yeah,
all there.
yeah, and it was like more after our set, so we were just all hanging out, having a drink, and just having
Nah,
a drink
more
and being
about
able to like
Oh,
pat
there was-
dogs and
You know, the Wrangler studio in Melbourne as well, they have that dog that's always there that
Yeah.
everyone knows. That's maybe that's what venues need more. They need more dogs and animals around there.
Less people, more dogs.
Yeah.
Less people, more dogs.
People acting like animals and actual animals.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So we're talking about shows. You got a big one coming up with Clowns.
Yes.
A bit of an influence on you guys, would you say?
Yeah, I definitely have been listening to them probably the last 5-6 years, and yeah, I love their sound. They're all really nice people. They're good pals of ours, so it's definitely a pretty big gig for us
Yeah,
to get. And like,
Not Fowlers, Lionhearts.
I still call it fellas as
Yeah,
well.
I try not to, but I.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard.
and sometimes even when we go to Lionhearts, I'm like, no, wait, that's not it. No, that is it.
Yeah.
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 If you told me 5 years ago we were going to be opening for them, I probably wouldn't have believed you. And Void as well, they're a huge influence on me as well. I love their music, so
Yeah, they're amazing.
yeah, especially just like influence with the band, Australian band that's touring and
Yep.
getting to that where we want to go to that next level.
it's because
Put in hard yards, working hard.
Stevie and Hanny came and watched Witchspit last time they were in Adelaide, and they were like, "Yes, you open for us next time." We're
Oh,
here."
that's sick.
Yeah, they were down at the Cranker. So,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
played. Was it Frothy?
Yeah, I
or something
tattooed
like that?
Stevie for like
Yeah.
6.5 hours. And
Yeah,
like,
Frosty, I think they did, yeah.
went to Frothy's, he played his set. Someone actually like groped him at that gig. It was real messed up. And then we got in an Uber and went to the Cranker and played. That felt like a 48-hour day. And we've been at the Cranker
Oh,
till
so you
like,
played the Crank the same night as Frost and Fury?
yeah.
Ah.
It was the Stabbies album launch
Ah.
at the end of your tour.
Yeah, right. Did they play? Have they played Frost and Fury as well, though?
Yeah, we played
The
a
year
couple
before?
of times.
Frost and Fury, yeah. Ah.
Yeah.
What about when you're writing the album, would you say they were your sort of influences as you're writing that, or?
I think the album influences probably more Distillers and like old punk, like
nice
Misfits.
punk, yes. Played the
and-
Distillers last week, actually.
Yeah. I'm definitely, my guitar influence is very old school punk and like 90s punk, but we all have sort of our own influence that comes in the way that we write our instruments. I think like your drumming's very like, you love pop punk music and stuff. Yeah, I think it all just mixes together.
I think we don't really limit ourselves either. Like if we're just like, hey, we're just going to chuck this in because we're just going to feel
It
like
sounds
it.
cool.
Yeah. So
we're a bit silly when we write music.
we really are. And like with songs like I feel like Lady Boner's more of a pop song. Cranky's feels like grungy.
Yeah.
So.
Burnout's a joke.
Yeah.
Like we wrote that at a band practice.
Do it. What is it again?
Do a sick.
Yeah, you burn out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's classic.
Yeah.
But that's just a saying my mate used to say to me like 15 years ago. We'd always say that to losers that we met. And then I had a situation with a guy and he was doing burnouts outside my house. So we were just like, let's write a song about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just funny. Wrote it in like 2 minutes and then it went on the bloody album.
There it is. It's getting played on Smash.
Yeah.
Yay.
So yeah, I think that's a big thing. Just not letting ourselves be narrow-minded with the music. Like, oh, we've got to play this. It's just like we'll chuck this breakdown in, or we'll put whatever.
Yeah. All our weird influences come in. Like, let's do it.
Makes it more fun. Makes it more
Yeah.
fun. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Give yourself boundaries. So anyways, that will lead us into our second artist pick from you guys. You picked Clowns.
Yes.
Come
on Friday to
Yeah.
Lionhearts.
So Lionhearts is Friday. Yes, exactly. Everyone out there, it's only 3 or 4 days away. Tickets haven't sold out.
No,
There's still tickets available.
Yeah.
Buy tickets.
So get down there, buy tickets. Also,
do pre-sales. Don't just wait for the door.
Yeah.
Don't miss out. None of
stress
that.
touring
We
bands
need.
out.
If you need the touring bands to come back because
Yeah.
if
Yes.
pre-sales aren't working, then they won't. Then it just doesn't happen. Also, send your text in. We have been a bit slack with the text line on 0493 29 1005. Send a text into which bit, or even just tell me how bad my playlist is. But it's actually got a fair bit of which bit, so it can't be too bad. So
Or-
watch what you say.
The next person to text Feral Girl into the radio station will buy you 2 tickets to Clowns on Friday.
There you go. 2 tickets to
So-
Clowns going up. Feral Girl.
Feral Girls, we want
DM.
to hear from
Is it
you.
DM or the DM to you? Did you say?
You can DM or text.
Just
I'll get my phone
get
out.
into them or text us on 0493 291 005. Get in there. We're giving away tickets here on Smash. We do everything we want, anything we want here. This is Clowns. This is Which Spit's artist pick on Smash. Which Bit Lady Boner for your Saturday night. Just before that was the Ghost Inside's new one, Split. And before that was Clowns, our artist pick from Which Bit, who we have in the studio right now. And they're still with us.
Yay!
Still hanging on the Tuesday night. And if you're a regular to Smash, you'll realise that the longer the show goes, the sillier we get. And now I start asking, I play a game with my guests, which is there can only be one, where I give them 2 choices and they have to pick one. It's the hard-hitting questions here at Smash. It's really hard stuff. So, which bit are you ready to play? There can only be one.
Yay!
We are ready.
First one's all about your fast food.
Oh.
McDonald's or Hungry Jack's?
McDonald's.
Hungry Jacks.
Oh, they're going to split the band here. We will. How about Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
Neither.
Coke.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like cola. It hurts me.
no sodas at all. Or?
No, just like the Cokes and the Pepsis. Just cola.
Well,
I don't like cola.
Interesting fact. When I used to manage Sanity to clean their front scaffolding, they told me to go over to Coles and buy a can of Coke.
Right.
Yeah,
And
it's
use
how I
that to
all the
clean-
shit out of my body.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if that's good for you. Yeah. And I think you've all seen that when someone's put a tooth in a Coke can and it's gone within like a day.
Yeah, it's called a detox, sweetie. Look it up.
Not my jam.
All right, still on the food and the hard-hitting stuff. Pineapple on your pizza or no pineapple on your
Pineapple.
pizza?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Oh, pineapples.
Yeah, pineapple.
Oh.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay, fair
I
enough,
want pizza.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm-
Uno reverse.
Yeah.
I haven't been asked that before. On this show, I probably prefer. I'll pick the pineapple off.
That's right. We'll eat your pineapple.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
yes.
yay.
Extra pineapple.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
pretty
fun.
standard. I'm not like pineapple, and I don't do pickles either on burgers. So.
Oh, that's all right.
No.
Which bit are leaving the building?
This
No, I'm
interview is over.
Oh.
I'm straight. Look, I'm Greek. I put anchovies and feta on my pizza and things like that, and Kalamata
But
olives.
you don't
and,
like pickles. That's so weird.
Yeah. I love cucumbers, but not pickles. Are they the same
Wow.
thing?
I'm sorry that you.
I mean,
live your
they're
life
the same
pickle
thing,
wise.
but they're
Very different
ways.
tasting. Yeah. So it's weird because I do like really salty, weird food, but I don't like that one.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll
no.
forgive you for
Maybe
it.
give it a try again, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, so now it's getting really harder. So Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Don't give a shit.
Okay, hang on. Right, I need to clarify. Marvel as a whole, but Batman.
See, most people seem to say that. They're like, I prefer DC characters, but Marvel movies, apparently.
Just like Batman, like the Batman universe, like everything
I'm a big Batman. I love Batman. I actually love the original Batman from the 60s,
Yes.
Adam Ware. How good's that?
my
How
God.
groovy. We did
the
dance.
original movie with like
When he used to-
everyone
and he would
like
go
the
surfing the
powders.
Joker.
Here we go.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It is. It's amazing.
It's not streaming
I'll-
on anything. It's
oh,
very
I'll-
upsetting.
Old Batman. Well, I've got it streaming on I shouldn't probably say this on the ITP, whatever.
Hey.
Yeah, I put it on the background whenever I'm doing some work, and it's hilarious. Like the stuff he gets up to. Like
Oh, so good.
Welcome to
has
Batman on WoW FM.
Batman and Wow FM.
Alex
Yes.
has a Batman tattoo. Like,
Oh, I would
she
get one. I like
loves
Batman is by far my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then the Marvel
superhero.
universe, I love the whole Marvel universe. Like, but
I've
then
got-
it's just Batman from
I've
DC.
got lost.
so-
I'll be honest. I have no idea what they're doing in Marvel now. There's so many movies, so many
There's a
characters.
lot going
I don't
on
know what's
there.
happening. It's too hard to keep up.
You're right.
All right. So we'll get on to music now. Fender or Gibson?
As if you have to ask. Fender all the way. Fender Tele forever.
Fender Telly.
So I just bought an
Yeah.
Epiphone. Like today it arrived. But then also I've only been playing
Epiphone
the bass.
on
Alex
Epiphone
says
guitar or
drums.
bass?
Sorry,
Epiphone guitar or bass?
bass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then also I've been playing bass for like what?
all good.
This is actually kind of
4
funny.
or 5 months now.
Other guitarists have all gone for Fender, and other guitarists have gone for Gibson, and other bass players have gone for Fender. But it's a swap here.
It looks
it's good.
cool.
Individuality.
This is all I've got because I know nothing about bass at all. I'm a drummer, man. I've only just gotten into
I've got an
this.
Epiphone guitar, and it goes hard for an Epiphone. So yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, Fender.
Fender, yeah. Do you have a favourite type of Fender? Guitar, bass, telly, the Strat?
I've got 2 tallies
Aerodyne,
and 1
that
Strat,
jazz
so I
bass.
think tally's winning.
I'm a strap.
I used to be a Strat, and I've kind of turned to telly now. I'm loving my Fender bass, though. My Aerodyne jazz bass is so good. The J bass. Anyway, enough about me. I reckon I know what you would probably go with this one. Amps or amp modelling?
Amps. Alex doesn't know what that means.
I'm a drummer, man. What?
Drums.
Real drums or programmed drums?
Oh, real drums.
Well, in punk, you have to.
Real
Which
drums.
is weird without it.
Yeah.
Real amps.
Real amps,
Yeah,
yeah.
I understand the touring side of it,
Yeah,
of
We're
modelers,
not
but
programmed punk.
just
yeah.
roll one rack out and it's
one
got
thing,
absolutely
everything there, the levels are right, all of that, I get it,
Well,
but
what I'm finding though, I think it's like the real sort of meticulous sort of metalcore sort of real elitist sort of metal bands really want the modelling so they can do things, and then your sort of punk, indie, grunge, your ones that want a bit of feeling, maybe a mistake here or there sort of thing, they go for the amps, they go for the old school sort of sound.
I feel like metal tone
analog.
is very like electronic in a way. Like
It has turned that, like it's very precise now,
Yeah.
like it's very polished and
It's got every like metal guitarist I know has like a certain tone and like a thing and stuff. Whereas with punk and like hardcore punk and stuff, I feel like the tone of the amps is kind of important. Like even if you're playing on a different amp every night, it's just having that rawness.
it's
to it.
there's a different, you can feel an amp.
Yeah.
Like if you've got an amp pumping out, you can definitely feel it. Like at shows, sometimes you can kind of get away with DIs because it's all just coming through the front of the house. But when you're in a room and you're just using the mixer and your DI, it sounds completely different to when you got your amps actually hitting you and
yeah.
That's that one. All right, so okay, so here's a bit of a punk question I ask everyone too. Green Day or Blink-182?
Green Day.
Oh no, the confliction.
That's a tough one.
Oh,
It is
that's
a
like
tough
the
one.
2 ones, man. Oh,
I said it's a
skip
hard-hitting
me. I
question.
can't do it. Oh no,
Alex
hang
says
on. I
both.
need more time to
pick
think.
your, all right, I'm gonna go Blink, but yeah, pick your favourite child.
Alex is gonna have a minty baby.
Do you have a favourite album of the two put together? Is that kind of edge out?
Oh, it's Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
That's your favourite album of the lot?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, it's Blink. Yeah.
Blink.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. self-realization. Right? I've just had
There
a
it
break.
is.
Like, what? Oh, my
Breakthrough.
God.
Welcome to therapy on Wow
Welcome to
FM.
Smash, yeah.
Oh, my God. I had no idea.
Music therapy. There you go. I can get to the bottom of things. We get
Dr. Phil.
there we go. Blink. Wow,
This is
blink.
very deep.
You're
Blink
right
over.
about
But then
that.
you think of Billy Joe, and I bet you get sad now that you think blink over Billy
It's
Joe.
hard. Trey Cool is a very big influence.
He's pretty cool too.
Imagine Trey's face right now hearing you say that.
Trey!
He's probably listening to this.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not cool. It's not cool.
It's not Trey cool.
So you prefer Trey to old mate? I've forgotten his name.
Travis.
Yeah.
No, I do. Like, I just love
I
that.
do as well because I reckon he'll be cooler to hang out with, to be honest.
It's just that, like, it goes through the whole, like, it's not over the top in any way.
Yeah.
It just keeps
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
rolling the whole time.
Yeah. It's easy
So
to put
what
against like
I'm
Mike
hearing-
Hoppus versus Mike.
Mike Dern,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both pretty good bass players.
You're right.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's a hard one.
It is.
Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah.
Meow, meow.
Here we are. We might have to play a bit of Green Day. Longview. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay. So now the final one. It's a no-brainer for me, but I seem to be outnumbered on this one.
Oh.
Led Zeppelin, or the correct answer, Black Sabbath.
Black
Black
Sabbath.
Oh, thank you guys.
Sabbath.
Though I will say,
I'm going to give you guys a hug.
I will say,
Always
my
Last week I had people pounding me. They were even going, "Oh no, Black Sabbath's got nothing," and I'm like, "Are you serious, guys? You're killing me."
in the same breath, Led Zeppelin's probably one of my dad's most favourite bands in the whole world. And when I turned 18, he gave me all of his records, and he has every single studio album of Led Zeppelin on record, and he gifted them to me. Some of them are original releases too, which is
That's
pretty cool.
a very similar story to me. Dad's given me the original Black Sabbath ones.
Yeah. There was
He didn't
some
have the
Sabbath
first
in
album,
there
From
as well.
Paranoid to Never Say Die. No, I don't think he had that one. Paranoid to Technical Ecstasy. He didn't have the
Yeah.
very first or the last.
But yeah, I had a huge Led Zeppelin phase, and like,
Oh, they're still amazing,
yeah.
of course. But
I think
yeah.
that incomparable in some ways.
Exactly, like the
they're
riffs, those
very
albums, Volume
different.
4, Master, they are very different.
It's
Like
a
they
different
really
thing for
shouldn't.
a different mood. Like,
like-
Sabbath's everyday angst.
I don't
but
even think
Led
that-
Zeppelin's like, I might, roll one up and
Yeah.
listen to a few albums.
Yeah, they're a little bit more.
like-
They're, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Sabbath all day, every day. I love that. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Warms my heart that we have fellow Sabbath fans here in the studio. Smash. But anyway, we're going to get back to the music. That was There Can Only Be Five. Thank you very much. Play some more tunes and then we'll get to some more fun and games after this. But right now we're getting to a brand new one by Ghost Kid. This is out of Germany. If you remember the band Eskimo Callboy. This is their singer before they got the new dude in and changed to Electric Callboy. Anyway, enjoy this. This is Dahlia, Ghost Kid on Smash.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Josh.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Pikey.
And we're Fair Call.
You're listening to Smash.
Thanks, guys. The boys from Fair Call. That was their brand new single, Sixth Day, which is coming from their EP, which will be coming out in a few weeks. So keep an eye out for that one. Just before that, we had Gouge Away with Maybe Blue from their album that came out a couple of weeks ago, Deep Sage. And on the top there, we had Ghost Kid from their Hollywood Suicide album, Dahlia. And now it is time for us to give you... Now it's past 11 o'clock. It's time for us to give you a bit of a wow weather update. And I'm going to ask my guests tonight if they can kindly read out the guests for the weather this week.
100.5 Wow Weather
For
Update.
Wednesday, we're looking at a low of 14 and a high of 22.
And for Thursday, 28th of March, it is a high of 23 and a low of 15. And that's cold.
Yeah.
And for Friday, I can't really read it from here, but it looks kind of warm during the day and kind of cold at night.
Friday, so for our gig, it's 25 and then 16 for the low. And then Saturday, we're looking at a high of 26 and a low of 19.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty
Nice for the
cold
footy.
Easter,
It'll be cold for the
really.
footy Saturday night for
Yeah.
you people.
How's Jesus going to rise up in this weather?
Jesus!
I forgot about that,
When
yeah.
Jesus comes back on Sunday, we're
gonna be
looking
cold.
at 24 degrees for a high and 18 of a low.
And then on Monday, the sinners are crying because does that say 22?
22.
Yeah.
There's a 70% chance of rain.
That's from our sins. Jesus is mad.
Wash away the sins, yes, because there's a 60% chance next Tuesday too.
Yes.
All right, so now it comes to the time in the in our show where we get really, really stupid, and I asked these guys if they had any impersonations. They were like, nah, nothing, and then they just proceeded to go on with about 5 minutes worth of impersonations.
Yeah, so now we've run out.
Run out.
All the good material's gone.
Oh no! I got all the good
It's not
material.
natural now, so it'll be all.
I'm sorry, Smash audience. I got all the good material, all the good impersonations.
It was literally all South Park.
It was.
Yeah, there was a few South Park quotes. Have you guys good at impersonating each other? Because that's always a funny one when bandmates try and do that.
Oh, this could cause a rift.
Haven't done it before?
No.
I haven't.
Well, you don't need to, but
My
sometimes they
name's
do.
Fran. I'm always late.
Oh.
Rabble.
What did you say if you turn up on time to a party, your family's party, you're setting up?
You're setting
or
up,
something?
yeah. If you rock up on time to a Latino event, you're actually just setting up. You're not-
You need to bring the chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're setting the table, you're still wiping stuff and vacuuming.
And
You woke up early.
Yeah, if you rock up on time. So if someone
Oh.
in a Latino party, if they invite you at 7, that's when they're actually setting up the party. So you rocking up at 7 means you're actually helping set
Yeah,
up.
all right. So you need to know.
If you ever date a Latino, time blindness is a thing.
Or in a band with one. My name's Paige. I'm always stressed and grumpy. You know. And then you're the
My name's got me
chaotic
Akathan.
neutral.
I got
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about everyone always gives a Steve-O a go. Impersonation, because we had some guy who thought he gave a really good Steve impersonation and it was
wouldn't even know
absolutely
what to
awful.
Yeah.
I eat broccoli now.
Yeah, I'm clean now. Yeah, it's a tough one.
Spit noise, because you're quite good at mimicking my little haze and shit.
The old haze.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, like
Now I've put you on the spot.
Yeah, the whole spot.
Thing.
Actually, the one impersonation we can do is a Hetfield.
Oh, I
yeah.
love the hat. Don't
yeah.
don't give him too much. As long as
Sorry, you go.
no, that's fine. Just don't go too hard on him.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I'm a fan.
I
He's in love.
Love James. Hetfield.
Oh, brilliant!
I'm playing him at television.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I love the hat. I'm always like, don't you know?
When we recorded Sun Mullet, the original take that Jack sent us, like when I was recording the vocals, I just did heaps of Hetfields because me and Jack were talking about Metallica like the whole time we were recording
Nice,
the album.
brilliant.
And there was just heaps of like, yes, in there, like in all of the vocals, and we're like trying to show our mates this album that we're so proud of, but there's just too many Hetfields in there.
Speaking of Hetfield and mullet, he had a good mullet at one point. There too.
Yeah, he should bring that back because he's looking a bit worse for wear. It might help him out a bit. But yeah, there was one that I wish had stayed in the album. So now every time we play Bitch live, I do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, and
The
if
Hetfield, yeah.
oh yeah, she'll do it. And if she doesn't do it, you just see us all just start like cracking
No,
up.
they
Like
look sad if I don't do it. I'll look
wow.
behind and Fran's like,
yeah, but we always just have a giggle because everyone knows that that's where the Hetfield was in that recording. So it's just like it's always there for us.
Has to be there.
Yeah.
we call him Daddy
yeah.
Hetfield. We
Daddy
wrote a
Hetfield.
song about it.
Yeah.
Do it. Oh, that's that. I'll be keen to hear that one. I'm a massive Hetfield fan.
Hell yeah. How could you not?
His rhythm guitaring is crazy. His right hand is just crazy. Anyway. Impersonations, is that about where we kind of call the
I
line?
think we're going to wind it up there.
Wind it up there before we cause too much trouble.
Before we cause a political stir.
Well, we might get straight back into the music a little bit. We'll have a little break. We're going to play maybe a couple songs, and then we'll come back and we'll test these guys' metal punk and hardcore knowledge.
Ooh.
See if they can guess songs in 5 seconds. It's a hard one. Here it is. This is Dwayne with a bit of pop punk.
Orchestrates the band, she's
Sweet
got
Tuesday
the
night
whole
on
world
Smash.
wrapped around her finger.
Alright, that was the story so far on Smash. Their brand new one, Letterman. We're having fun in the studio with Witch Spit. Just before that was Dwayne with his brand new single. Sorry, I can't even speak now, it's too late. Synthesizer. But well, we have the Witch Spit still in here. We're going to cram in a little bit more music, but a little bit more fun and games. Now we're going to play the Guess the 5 in 5 game, where I play 5 seconds of a song and see if these guys can choose the song. Metal punk and hardcore. They're getting nervous. Everyone seems to be getting nervous. Very nervous. It's all right. You guys will do okay. So we'll get straight into it, the very first one.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Over. Dun, 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 dun.
Stop it, you'll confuse me. Yeah.
Mudvayne.
Yes,
I don't know
yes.
the song, but I know it's Mudvayne.
Mudvayne. That's good enough. You don't need both. You just need to know one. Mudvayne dig. So
Yeah.
Yay.
look at that. You guys are getting worried. You already smashed it. Already won out the
My
park.
heart's
Easy.
racing. Why am I so nervous?
It's slit, Mudvayne slit, not
And
with Seinfeld bass lines.
Basically, yes, that was it. Yes.
I actually heard Seinfeld wrote that song.
All right, so let's jump into number 2. You're just seeing a bit of an Aussie flavour. This one, I have a feeling it's going to be either really hard. You'll get it straight away or you won't. So, all right, I'll just get straight into it.
I wanna get free.
Oh, yes!
I wanna get free.
Yeah, the Hives.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Hive get free. 2 from 2. Awesome. Look at this. Look at this. On a roll. Can we keep this up? Number 3. That's for your Tony Hawk fans. But you know the song? Everyone has heard it 1,000 times while they're doing, kick flips and burials.
Bam, bam.
Fran?
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah,
Geordie.
ring Geordie.
We have all heard this song before, haven't we?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
a million
the song
times.
always escapes me because
I'll give you not only just Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk's mates and his mates' brothers, I think, is it? Or isn't Bam's brother in
Bam's brothers in CKY.
That's this, yes.
oh man, I
96
can
bit of
see it.
beings.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, see, I had 96 in my head and I had no idea why.
That was
Isn't
it.
that weird?
96 bit of beings. That is it. Look at that. 3 from 3, I guess. Wait,
Close
I'm
enough.
giving you that one. You heard it before, so.
Half of, yeah.
Well, maybe 2.5 out of 3.
I remember when we found out what CKY stood for and we thought we were like,
Oh, I don't know. Are we allowed to say on radio?
ooh.
It's Camp Kill Yourself.
Oh, I did know that. Yeah. No. Be more nicer to yourself. I think.
Yeah. but
Go to a
love
camp.
CKY.
Camp. Love yourself.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
CLY. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. This is. I think this is probably gonna be the toughest one.
Oh.
Yeah. This was the one that I thought. All right. Right now. Yes, that's might be a bit of a tough one. New Metal Day. Think about late 90s. I think they were at Woodstock. I think every new band was at Woodstock that year.
Corn.
Yeah, not quite. It's that they would have been on the same burnt album that everyone would have made around the time they had Korn and that on it. These were a better band in my opinion, and musically and ethically and everything. Lee,
Because it's too chunky.
too chunky. I'll do it one more time, but
Can we have a different part of the song?
oh, all right. I'll give you an extra.
Man, I'm really stuck.
I'll give you a little bit. I'm going to go to random 1 minute 5. Let's see what that is. It's the same.
Playing in here.
Sorry.
That didn't play in
Oh,
here.
didn't it?
No.
Not in
Ah.
here, that only played out there.
What's that?
That's Seven Dusts.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Obscure.
For the new metal fans, they're like, "Oh my god, I love these guys," but it's slightly obscure. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little bit of a
I
deep
can't
cut.
see past Fred Durst in that regard. So
Well, these were kind of like these were they had that sound, but they had a bit more substance to their stuff, I would say. This one here, I hope you get this one, just because I love this next song. So. Know it, but can't think of what it is.
I don't know
Is it
that one.
Pearl Jam?
Oh, they were a very big influence of this band.
Soundgarden?
It's that era of like.
Think closer to home.
Silverchair.
Yeah, Silverchair, of course. Pure Massacre.
Yeah.
Pure Massacre.
I do love Silverchair.
That's Frog Stomp, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
My dad had that CD when we were growing up, and I was obsessed with it because of the frog on it.
Frog on the front, yeah.
And then when I started getting into more debaucherous things, I listened to the album and I was like, this is really good. I've been staring at the CD my whole life.
Pretty crazy, though. Like 13, 14-year-olds writing Annie's voice is pretty crazy for like a kid. Like,
We love Ben from Silverchair because he's on Real Housewives.
Ben
of
Gillies?
Melbourne.
oh,
Yes. And he's
That's
actually
weird.
such a legend on that
oh, they're all
show.
legends.
great.
I know they're well. Daniel Johns, he's a legend. He's a weirdo, but he's still a legend.
He tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so.
Oh, he's done some
him and
questionable
Jackie
things,
are
hasn't
so-
he? Yeah.
Change.
Anyway,
Yeah.
forget about that. I guess. All right, let's get back into the music. We're running out of a bit of time, so we've got to play some more tunes here on Smash. We do have Witch Spear in the studio. We'll keep her around. We'll have a little bit more fun and games. We'll try and fit a little bit more in, or as much as we can. But now let's get into some, I guess this is a bit of a hardcore. Let's get some heaviness into us. This is Half Me. This song's called Nothing Left to Lose on Smash. Wow, some heaviness there. That was Weeping Wound with their single Black Magic. Just before that, we had a bit of Half Me with Nothing Left to Lose. And in the studio, we still have Witch Spit because we're running out of a bit of time. So we just thought that we'll dive into their psyche with this next little segment and play a bit of word association. Get to know them on a deeper side. So we might as well just jump straight into it. Basic word association. You know, I say cat, you say dog. I say igloo, you say sky. There's no right or wrong answers. You know, there is no wrong or right answers. So start pretty early. Start pretty easy. Mullet.
The head.
Mullet head.
Page.
Sexy.
Stupid
sexy mullet.
Stupid sexy mullet. Guitar.
I suck at it.
Strat.
Person.
Guitar person. I like it. Bass.
Stupid sexy Alex.
Guitar.
I hope you say person in the next one. Chocolate.
Eclair.
Dog.
Rabbit.
Chocolate dog.
The Simpsons
Easter Bunny?
episode. Bilby.
Easter
Thank
Bilbies.
Jesus.
Do they still do Bilbies? Easter Bilbies?
I don't know.
Didn't really last for long, did it?
Yeah.
Didn't catch on.
They tried.
They tried. Well, they did. TV.
Show.
Static.
Lots.
Lots of. Mobile phone.
Pain in my ass.
Pocket.
The first thing that actually came to my head was like Ericsson, like one of the old.
Oh,
little-
wow. Ericsson.
Oh.
Flip
I don't
phones?
even know. Yeah, like
Razor
yeah,
flips?
yeah.
Yes.
Very.
Yeah.
Nice.
Flip top.
Radio.
Station.
Dab.
Radio dab. Yes.
Digital radio. Everyone at work.
Get into it, people. Digital
Good
radio.
stuff.
Yep.
Or, I don't know, is this analog radio? What is this then? What do we call this?
Yeah.
I
so
guess
like,
analog. Hey?
well, it's analog when you're like tuning into the dial, like the 100. The 100.
Well, that's what we are. So if you're tuning in on 100.5, we still dig the analog here at Wow FM.
100.5.
But when you're live streaming on wowfm.org, you're listening to
There you are.
digital radio. Yes, you guys.
Brilliant.
You're doing both.
Yeah, that's yes. All right, so punk.
Music.
All right, I'm with Alex. Rock.
Punk. Rock. Metal.
Rock. No.
Metal.
Core.
Metal to the core.
Iron.
Iron, yes.
I can't say mine.
DM for that answer.
Yeah.
Hardcore. Might have something to do with that one. The metal punk and hardcore porn show is what this is.
I was going to say windmill. Yeah.
Windmill.
shot.
That windmill? Or?
Yeah, those windmills. Like, that's what I first thought.
Well, I've really thrown you with that one, haven't I, honey?
I just don't. There are no words. Why am I thinking of windmills?
I thought windmills.
That's what Fran just said.
Oh, now I have no original thoughts.
No original thoughts can be said. This is a good one. Pirate Life.
Beer.
Beer.
Wine or cider?
True that.
Okay, interesting on this thought. Midnight Oil.
Balls.
Bold.
Dancing.
His dancing is pretty iconic.
In the midnight oil. That's where my brain went. Oh, no, that's the
Billy Idol.
wrong thing,
Yeah.
but-
Midnight Oil. Billy Idol. I like it.
Billy Idol should sing that line. I'll tweet him.
Down in the Midnight Oil. Okay, Adelaide punk scene.
Juicy as fuck.
Nice. Dripping down your chin.
It's that it's a visual. It's that drippy thing on the lion arts.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was like melted cheese.
Is that weird? It was the drippy thing. Yeah, no, like
Melted cheese?
yeah, like
melted
yeah.
cheese and lion arts, yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
I like it. Friends.
What was it? Yeah.
Metal Adelaide punk scene.
A lot of bands, no venues.
Yes, actually that is another thing.
Some bit.
We've already lost Enigma and we might lose Cranker too, so we got to get in there and sign that petition.
Cranker.
We'll save it.
Should be
So yeah, get on board, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Which
spit.
Spit.
Which is which?
which and you've already stolen it. Spit.
Ew.
Swallow.
Oh, he went there. Fran went there.
I was waiting. I'm like,
Yeah, he went
am I
there.
going to be the first one to say it?
I don't have an association. All I can think of is the word spit.
Spit.
Spit, 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 spit.
Spit. That's the new album. It'll be a split with another band.
split split.
Split.
Spit.
A banana.
We could do a spit split.
The spit. Which split?
Which bit's a spit?
Which spit split?
Okay, we're running out of time, so we've got to play some more songs. We'll get cranking into some more tunes now. We'll have to say goodbye to my guests, unfortunately, but we'll play a couple songs and then we'll officially say goodbye to them. But we'll get into it. We'll play one more new song before I start getting to my throwbacks. This is Boundaries. Pretty heavy band. I think you'll dig them. This song's called Scars on Soul. Bit of Misfits, that's my throwback. Well, one of my throwbacks here on Smash. Just before that, we had Boundaries from Connecticut. Their new song, Scars on the Soul. And I'll get into some more throwbacks to finish off the show, to close the show. But unfortunately, it is the end of the show, and we have to say goodbye to my guests, Which Spit. Thank you for coming in and spending your Tuesday night with me.
Oh, thanks for having us.
I hope you had fun. We had some impersonations that we weren't sure
We had
about.
secret impersonation.
We had some deep dive into the psyche. We had some not epiphanies. Oh yeah, it is epiphany. Of
It was an epiphany.
yeah.
It's been a wild ride, to be honest.
It has been.
Honestly.
Us.
Thanks for coming with us. Thanks for staying with us, the listeners and viewers eventually for the wild ride. Which Spit, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Come to Lion Arts on Friday.
That's it.
Yes.
Lion Arts this Friday,
Friday.
Clowns, and then is it the following weekend?
Yes.
Double duty?
Rampage.
Yeah.
Rampage. Yes, that's it.
I'll be there.
Not to the
Yep.
J.
At the J.
At the J.
At the J.
Pest control, stab through the knifey wifeys, and wet spit.
Yes.
Get down, get there. Plenty of gigs and keep Adelaide alive and gigging. So, yes, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you with this one. This is AFI, the leaving song, and then we might even get a bit of Slayer, and then I'll get into my actual pick a bit later on. But goodbye to Which Bit. Say
Thank
goodbye,
you.
everybody. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Woo.